What's up guys, Young Karth here, and today we're going to be doing the much anticipated video of me reacting and trying out the brand new Elderwood Karthus skin. Now it's not exactly brand new, the skin's been out for a few weeks, but I'm just now getting my hands on it, and I want to pretty much review it for you guys. We're going to go over each different ability first here in the practice tool, the Q, W, E, and R, and like the sounds and the back animation and stuff, and then I'll have some clips of me playing with the skin in a game and kind of telling you how it feels in game and if it hinders the performance of the champion or increases the performance of the champion. And before we get into the video guys, if you do like best Karthus content on YouTube, make sure you drop a like on the video. If you're new, make sure that you subscribe to the channel for tons of other Karthus content, tons of educational stuff. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, so the first and most iconic ability we're going to be testing out is obviously going to be the Q. I'm going to give each of these a 1 out of 10 rating. So let's start out with the Q here. Okay. Very nice particle effects. Kind of looks like stems and branches reaching out to the outer layers there. And I do have to say that the sound is pretty nice. It's very different from all the other Karthus Q sounds, but I actually kind of like it quite a bit compared to the normal sound. So, take a peek. Ooh. A very nice kind of enriching sound when it's connecting. So it changes between isolated sounds. Gives you kind of like a ringing noise when you hit that isolated cue for like the added dopamine, right? That's a very nice looking cue, and the sounds are pretty fantastic. I'm honestly gonna have to give the cue a definite 10 out of 10. Let's take a peek at the W now. Okay, yeah, it looks like trees on the outer ends with the gems there. Energy in the middle has like some leaves and stuff going through it. Very pretty, for sure. Now the only thing I will note about the Q guys on the skin that is going to be comparable to something like Infernal or the Lightsbane Karthus skin, just so you note, I'm rating this based off like aesthetics and the practice tool, right? So if you look at the color, this is pretty bright. Could be harder to hit the Qs because the enemy has kind of like a more visual cue to dodge these. So in the gameplay, I'll analyze that. So the W, I mean, you know, I think the W looks good. Nothing insane about it though. Give it like a 7 out of 10. Looks nice. Alright, now for the E. Take a peek. Okay. So it looks like they added in a little close ring particle energies. And the outside is like leaves and energies. Just a pretty classic purple color, some different textures blended in there. Overall, it's looking pretty good. I wish there would have been like some maybe electric currents running around here. This area right here looks a little bit bland in my personal opinion. Overall though, purple is my favorite color, so I'm a little biased here. Alright, here's it doing damage. Kinda has a little purple indicator that you're hitting someone there. I give this like an 8 out of 10. It would have been higher if it just had a few extra additional particle effects added in that little dull area in the middle there. Overall looks really fantastic though. And obviously guys, the ult. Let's take a look. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Honestly, that's probably the best looking Karthus ult that he has. And the animation around this as well looks very sick. I'm giving that a 10 out of 10. That is really beautiful. And as far as the backing animation, let's take a peek as well. Yeah, definitely not bad. Give the backing animation like a 6 out of 10. Nothing inherently special about it, per se. But I did like it. As far as the overall look of the skin, the base skin here, I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10. I don't like the orange. I feel like a different color would suit better, maybe like a black. Just a straight black there would give it a more interesting look. I get why they did the orange, but it's not my favorite. And the last thing we need to take a look at, guys, in the practice tool is going to be the passive. So I want to teleport to cursor, and I'm just going to int here. I have auto revive HP. There we go. Right, so let me int real quick here, guys. And we'll take a little close look at it here. Yeah, pretty basic stuff there with the passive, guys. Give it a 6 out of 10. It's just regular Karthus passive, but with purple hints and hues and stuff, like the skin. But yeah, overall, so far I'm impressed with the skin, but we need to see how it plays end game. I'll see you guys there. Hey, what's up, guys? So I actually didn't end up recording the live audio for this game because actually turned out to be quite a sweaty game, and I can't really speak while I'm playing into Kate Karma with a Rakan because it's just skill shot dodge similar. I'm not going to be able to give you guys an accurate representation of the skin. And also randomly queued into a 500 LP challenger player on the enemy team playing mid as well, so I figured it was going to be a complete sweatfest. Normal figures, queue up for a normal game at 5:30 a.m. That's what you're going to get, but not important, guys. So I just muted up and focused in on the game, and I'll give you kind of my thoughts on how I thought the skin performed. Now, like I said, I'm going to give this a little lower rating. The only reason that the skin is going to drop in rating at the end here, guys, is because of the Q color. It's definitely noticeable that some Qs for people who aren't as comfortable with Karthus can definitely be dodged and seen in advance just because of the color. But if you're an experienced Karthus player, it's not like it's going to make a make or break difference. Just maybe like in like 10 or so Qs during the course of the game. Could have been hit if you were using a different skin, or the Q like base Karthus kind of blends into the map a little bit more. It's not going to make that big of a difference, guys. As far as using the skin in game goes, I mean, it feels really great. It kind of like, a lot of people say that the Q like kind of chiming or bell noise gets kind of annoying after like the first 5, 6, 7 minutes. I actually really like it. I like the sound when you hit the isolation on it. It sounds really clean, actually. The skin performs really nice in 2v2s. It just feels like a very clean skin. For instance, the last Pentakill Karthus skin that came out, that's my absolute favorite Karthus skin. That one just feels super clean. It feels on par with that skin for sure. An example of like a clunky skin, and sadly to say this, guys, because it is one of my other favorite Karthus skins, Phantom Karthus. I don't know what it is. It feels like when you turn on the skin, the movements are just kind of too slow. That would be an example of a clunky skin. It's nothing like that. So the smoothness of the skin in a real game is very high. The replayability of the skin is going to be really high, guys, due to the fact that the believe there's like 7 or 8 chromas. And on a different account, I have the skin with some of the chromas. And I did test out some of them. I really like the blue and pink one is my favorite, but it's got a lot of replayability because you can swap that up over and over again and kind of see which one you like better. And something cool that I can note is that as you change the chroma, the tree in the backing animation will actually change colors to match the chroma. So I think that's a really cool little thing that they threw in there. Overall, I mean, the ultimate end game is just really sick looking. Like when it's a team fight and you get a 5-man ultimate off, you just see that purple raining down on them. It looks really sweet. The sounds on the skin, beautiful as well. I really just wish they would make a Karthus skin though. It'd probably have to be a legendary skin or an ultimate skin or something, but like a global voice line when you're ulting would be super sick on Karthus so that everyone can hear it. Because I mean, Karthus ult is on a fairly high cooldown, so it's not like it would be obnoxious or super annoying or anything like that. But yeah, overall guys, I'm going to rank this skin a solid 7 out of 10, complete overall rating from young Karth himself. It's a very solid skin for $10. It's definitely worth the pickup, in my opinion. And that's going to be the video for today, guys. We did end up winning the match here. As you can see, I ended up stealing the Baron, and then they FF'd after that. So that's going to be a wrap. Hope you guys liked the video. I got some more educational stuff coming up next, like a full Karthus Arena guide. If you liked the video, drop a like. If you're new, drop a sub. Young Karth out. See you in the next.